Hello there, Sir from 17 once again, introducing you to my Devil May Cry Dante Must Die difficulty video walkthrough. This is mission 21 and this is the Living Cave. This, compared to the one before it and compared to the level that follows it, is a relatively stress-free environment. You're going to be doing some platforming, you're going to be doing some, light battling against nobodies and plasmas, but aside from that, there is nothing in this level that should kill you or really put up anything that even remotely comes to the struggle that you're going to face in the levels I just mentioned. And what we're doing is we're shutting off that heart system because it's funding the soul barricade in front of the door to the final area and the final fight with Mundus. So once you've unlocked the crazy spiky finger door thing, the like vagina from hell, you can continue through this level. And this level introduces some enemies that I absolutely abhor. Like, why did they put them in the game? There always seems to be one or two enemies in games that you think, who the hell thought this was a good idea? And this is one of them. And they look like tongues. They look like a bunch of different multicoloured tongues coming out of the wall. And I suppose they're the equivalent of like stomach parasites or something, because this is supposed to be a living cave, as the name. And what they'll do is if you don't hit them and you don't, send them back a little bit, they can attach to you. And when enough of them attach to you, they'll stun you. And when they stun you, they can chain stun you. And they can kill you if you're not careful. Because they do a lot of damage. And effectively all they are is like wall tampons. It's ridiculous. But they're here, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I've hated them ever since I played it back on the PlayStation 2. But it is what it is. The nobodies are pretty simple, you just grenade cancel them. You can actually grenade and stinger cancel. So grenade then stinger, grenade then stinger. It's a really good combo for killing them quickly. And you'll notice they do a backflip after the grenade, so it sets them up for the stinger, and they don't dodge it. Never stand near the enemies when they're blowing up the nobodies or they'll hurt you. And never stand still in this cave. If you do, you'll get attacked by a graboid. And if you've not seen Tremors, that reference is redundant. But just grenade roll through the corridor, making sure none of these things attach to you, because if they do, you're going to have a bad time. Oh, there's one. There you go. A nice little bit of damage, unnecessary. And then it's going to be another nobody. And after this guy, I think we're going to be moving into the lava cave, where it's some platforming, 2 plasmas, and the end of the level. This is not a long level by any standards. There is a secret mission in it where you can get the Bangle of Time. If you don't know what a Bangle of Time is, it's basically the ability to stop time while you have Devil Trigger. I don't know if it slows time on this game or if it stops it. I can't quite remember, because in honesty I never use it. And the reason I never use it is because it doesn't get you better at the game. And I actually expressed this to a guy in the comments on one of the early videos. If you want to get better at a game such as this, you have to learn by doing. And this is not a game that is going to immediately make you good at it. You have to learn. And that's why I like it. That's why I like Ninja Gaiden. That's why I like Dark Souls. Because the game is not going to hold your hand at all. It's going to give you the tools you need, and you're going to have to learn how to use those tools. If you don't put the time into learning those tools, you will never be adept with those tools. And it's literally that simple. I should have said adapt. No, adept is right. Adapt is a completely different word, and I'm just showing how tired I am right now. It's not even late, I'm just, not enough coffee in my system. Speaking of, I always forget about my coffees when I do these commentaries, it's ridiculous. So I should really try and speak a bit more about this render problem I'm having. The video I put up yesterday, well, I say yesterday, it was the day before yesterday for Dark Souls, the one where I killed the Asylum demon. That took 4 hours to render, people. 4 hours to render a 12-minute video. It was the first time, well, since I've started having these render problems, that the render was faster, the upload was faster than the render. And that is completely unacceptable. I've accepted the fact that I live in an area where the internet is practically, designed by hamsters, and thus not very good. I've accepted that, but I will not accept the equivalent in my render times, because I've gone from having that kind of a video take maybe 20 minutes to render to 4 hours. Yeah, I do not have the time for that kind of bullshit. And it's actually my birthday in 4 days, and I'm going to be getting some money that I've got in the bank, along with some favours that have been offered, and I'm going to be getting a new PC, a new tower. I'm designing it on a website, all that good stuff, and hopefully, I think it's going to have an i7 processor, or maybe a better version, one of those like Xenox, or the one that's above, because I can't remember the names, people, I'm not very computer savvy, but hopefully that will make rendering an absolute, joy, very quick. And it'll also enable me to commentate better, because right now my mic is not in the opportune position. It's actually off to the right of me, so that's why it doesn't sound like I'm speaking into it sometimes. But I'll have it in an actual PC setup, and everything should be better then. Fingers crossed. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the bullshit level that follows, and you take care now.